Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 5 of the Fire type week. We have potentially a main session today and a nap session, but you know what? I got so sidetracked today programming that I've done a big oopsie. So essentially, I tracked the main session and then I forgot to connect my game. So today is going to be a little bit of a sad session here because the update 1.7.2 is not out yet. That would have saved me. Potentially. Probably not. Let's see this, everyone. Oh, it's gonna mess me up, isn't it? I'm just gonna hit start reviewing. It looks green. Hopefully I'm not gonna get messed up here. Let's see which one this is. I'm super curious. It is the nap session. Oh man, that's a problem. Alright, well, it is a snoozing session. I'm not quite sure how. That was by sheer luck. I was not even trying because Fire Week, it is a balanced sleep type anyway. So then I wonder what happens with my main session. I guess that's just one of those auto feed. Watch me getting the shine in that main session though. At the very least, I do have a bit of drowsy this week, so thankfully I do have a fair bit of encounters here. Maybe we can find a Vulpix and a Cyndaquil. Not too interested in the Charmander, but I will go for it if nothing else bites. Yes, there's the Vulpix. Nice. Alright, so we have a 3-star Vulpix. No, 2-star. I'll take it. And then, yeah, I mostly just want to get through with this session and see what happened with my other session. Maybe I should have hit review all at once, but you live, you learn. So, let's see it, everyone. And ironically enough, I was working on some Pokemon Sleep related stuff and just completely forgot about the game all day. So, let's see if any of these Pokemon are hungry. The Growlithe. The Ninetales. Oh man, I'm tempted. I'm not gonna do it. I am way tempted, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna claim the Vulpix instead, and hopefully we can get this friendship level up to level 10 and get started on that berry finding hunt. I will want a speed and berry finding Vulpix. I think I've settled on not going for the skill trigger build just because that skill trigger chance is so ridiculously low. It's not bad, but it's not amazing either. 2.5%. You really do have to sacrifice a bit to be able to make that worthwhile, both in terms of main skill seeds outside of the anti-research event. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it as a secondary fire type berry specialist and then take the skill triggers whenever I get them and call it a day. And then I'm thinking to try to see if I can get this Rattata. I'm gonna feed it 2 regular Poke Biscuits, and if I somehow can leave it hungry still after these 2 biscuits, I'll give a Great Biscuit so that we have a couple Pokemon to review here. I don't expect much from my main session, unfortunately. I think that's going to go in the bin, but we'll have to see. So, feed a Great Biscuit to the Rattata. So we got a Vulpix, a Growlithe, and a Rattata in this session, which is pretty good. Not going to go for the Ninetales. I'm not in a rush for the Geodude. I've already got a couple pretty good ones, and I'm not in a rush to get beans anytime soon. You know what? I guess I can try for the Charmander. If I am super lucky and get a berry finding one that is viable with the triple sausage, I'll take it. My current Charizard is double ginger, so that won't really cut it long term, unfortunately. That was way before I understood the meta. So I mean, to an extent, you can do double ingredients even for Charizard, but my Tyranitar is getting pretty close to level 60, and at that point, I'm getting more ginger, and so I'll be on the lookout for a sausage Charizard. All right, claimed a whole bunch here. Pretty satisfied. Let's get into the review here. Definitely gonna select the Ninetales here. And then I think the Growlithe was the first one I befriended. Let's see it. Got the mild nature. That is awful. Mild is super good for ingredient finders, but the berry Pokemon do not like it. Skill trigger, ingredient finding up. That's not particularly strong. It is a skill specialist, so the skill triggers are nice, but the skill trigger M comes pretty late, and I would like the berry finding. I do have a pretty good Arcanine though, or Arcanine candidate, and so I will pass on that other Growlithe. Let's put in Ninetales in the widget here. Serious nature, that is neutral, and it's not berry finding, at least not in the first slot. Skill trigger M, inventory, helping speed M, ingredient finding and helping speed. It's a berry specialist, it doesn't have berry finding. It really gives a tremendous boost to the Pokemon when it does have the berry finding. And so that Vulpix is also not it. Then we have the Rattata. I have tried for so long to try to get a Raticate, but it just does not want to show up for me. I don't remember Sassy. Let's see it, everyone. Yeah, you can see I've got close to 1,000 Rattata candy. Still not a single viable rat. Helping bonus. Inventory. Skill trigger, helping speed. It's got the main skill chance up. I don't like the EXP gains down on the berry specialists. So obviously it's not a make or break factor, but if I could choose. Alright, so the last Pokemon here is the Charmander. Well, I guess we could put up the Charizard in the widget. Lonely nature, that's pretty good, that's speed up. It's double ginger, exactly the same as I already have. It's got research EXP, it's got the berry finding, ingredient finder S, helping speed M. Wow, this is pretty solid. Had I found this one earlier, I would have gone for this one. But yeah, I already have one that's pretty close. I can compare my other Charizard in a bit. I'm just super curious to see what happens now with my main session. Is it just binned or what? It's unreviewed sleep. I would like to review it. No. Oh. I don't know if you can check if any of these were shiny, but I would have liked to have caught the Cyndaquil and the Quilava and the Vulpix. What? I saw a bunch of Pokemon, but I was unable to catch anything. Well, I guess I should have been a bit more thoughtful when I was starting that nap session. I typically connect my game, but I forgot this morning somehow. I don't understand how. But we can't all be winners every day, can we? I wonder though, at the very least, are my Pokemon healthy now, or are they still in the bin? The Quilava is still sad on me. I don't understand what I've been doing today. So essentially, we can at least do the candy boost. I have decided on the Kolava here. Once I get it past 30, I do unlock another ingredient, which is going to be nice during the anti-research. And that increased berry value is going to be good. I do wonder, though, if I've crossed the point where the Kolava will now be stronger than the Walrein. I have not. Okay, great. That's good to know. The Raichu, for some reason, is number 1 now, which is very surprising. And so I've used up the Candy Boost for today, and then I guess I may end up doing the final one on the Kolava here tomorrow as well, as those 100 candies will be well spent. Could consider some other Pokemon potentially. I know I went through these quite a bit the other day. Let's sort by level here. But I don't really know where to go with these. I'm thinking potentially the Lucario could be a good choice here. And overall, Lucario is not a good Pokemon. I just happen to have found a pretty solid one. It does suck a little bit with the speed of help down, but it's got skill level up M, berry finding, and helping bonus, and skill level up S. And if I at some point can somehow mint this, then that's going to be pretty solid. So for the most part, just looking to boost this one up to level 50. And then eventually 75 maybe. We'll see. There seems to be a big gap in experience between level 50 and 75, so I'm a little bit intimidated by it. But for now, I think that's going to be my overall plan here. And I'm sure some of you have probably spent the candy boost on the Raikou if you found a really good one. That would have been a good choice anyway, because of the scarcity of the Raikou candy and just how ridiculously expensive it is to power up. Yeah, I almost found the perfect Raikou here, but it has this main skill chance down, unfortunately, which really sucks. But maybe I get to reroll it in the future and it'll be a little bit better. So overall, a little flustered today. It was unfortunate with the main session that went right in the bin because I was not paying enough attention. And yeah, I'll have to use a couple more incense so that we get the final boost from the missions. Oh, I've used up all my Eradicate incense. I guess there is going to be a Riolu tomorrow then. And then hopefully I can remember to play the game properly. Is what it is today. Let me know how your fire type week is going so far. Super curious to hear if you found any good Pokemon that you have been powering up for the Entei research. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Thank you for watching. There we go.